V-Rising is a new open-world, multiplayer vampire survival game, but what sets it apart from every other game of the genre and makes it different? I've got 4 great reasons how V-Rising is different to other survival games. The first fascinating feature is the blood pool. This is a resource that you have to maintain throughout the game. It will slowly drain, so you do have to keep on top of it. But that's not the most fascinating feature. There's different types of blood available in the world, and they're all of different qualities. And it's your job to pick the blood type and quality which suits your playstyle the best. Different types of blood give different effects, and the higher the quality, the more potent those effects will be. You can share your blood with a teammate also, but that will drain the blood pool. As time passes, the blood will drain, and you'll use the blood for various abilities. And what you need to do is top up this blood by feeding on creatures, but the problem is, you will replace your current blood supply with whatever you feed on. So you could go from 100% quality blood, 0% quality blood. So it's definitely one of my favourite mechanics in this game. The next interesting feature is the night and day cycle. There's a lot of games where night is actually your enemy, but in this case, night is your best friend. Standing in the sun will literally set you on fire in this game, so you need to balance the day and night and running in and out of the shadows. There's various ways that you can build resistances against the sun, but typically you want to stay in the shadows as best you can. In the early stages of the game, this makes it really difficult because even your base is not protected from the sun. You have to make progress building a base up and building a goddamn roof before you're safe from the sun. There is nothing more frustrating than being in the middle of a boss fight and the sun rises and all of a sudden you need to dance with this boss in the shadows. But it's kind of fun. The way you acquire skills in this game is very, very different from the way that you would typically do it in any other game. Normally, you would level up and unlock skills as you level, but that is not the case in V-Rising. In order to obtain a skill, you need to feed on the blood of a particular boss. This is known as V-Blood, and by doing this, it will unlock that skill. You're essentially absorbing those powers from that particular boss. And I find this is a really unique way of acquiring different skills that are not tied to a general level system or a grind. Now, the last thing I find is really cool in this game is the way that it uses line of sight. If something's blocking you, you can't see behind it. So if you have a tree in front of you, you can't see that anyone stood behind it. And that in itself, I think, is brilliant. It's not truly unique, you see it in a lot of stealth games, but I think in this particular environment, I'd say it's quite unique. So let me know your thoughts on V-Rising. Does this game really stand out to you, or are you a bit meh about it? Let me know in the comments. If you like this content, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you get more content like this in the future.